Welcome to another intermediate esl-lounge reading lesson video. Today we will be reading a formal complaint about a noisy neighbor. Let's begin with some vocabulary. Resident. A person who lives in a particular place. To disturb. To interrupt what someone is doing or break their peace. Excessive. Much more than is reasonable or necessary. Repeatedly. Happening many times. To resolve. To find an acceptable solution to a problem. Formally. Officially, following strict rules and conventions. To request. To ask for something politely or formally. To take action. To do something to deal with a situation. Unacceptable. So bad that you think it should not be allowed. Landlord. A person who owns a property and rents it to others. Great. Now you know the key words, let's read the story. 2. The Environmental Health Department, Anytown City Council. From John Carter, 12A. Willow Street, Anytown. Date, the 26th of October, 2023. Subject, formal noise complaint. Flat 12B, Willow Street. Dear Sir, or Madam, I am writing to you today to make a formal complaint regarding a serious and ongoing noise disturbance from the residents of Flat 12B, Willow Street. My name is John Carter, and I am the resident of the flat directly below 12A. For the past 3 months, my neighbors in 12B have been playing excessively loud music late at night, typically between the hours of 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. End of page 1. Let's continue. This happens repeatedly, at least 4 to 5 nights a week, including weeknights when most people have to get up for work the next day. The noise level is unacceptable, and it has been seriously affecting my ability to sleep. I believe in resolving issues amicably, so my first step was to speak to the tenants directly. About 2 months ago, I politely knocked on their door and explained that their music was disturbing me. They apologized, and for 2 or 3 nights the noise stopped. However, it soon started again at the same excessive volume. I have since tried to speak with them on 2 further occasions, but they have been dismissive and uncooperative. After my attempts to resolve the issue personally had failed, I contacted our landlord. I have spoken to the landlord 3 times over the past month. End of page 2. Let's continue. He has assured me on each occasion that he would speak to the tenants, but unfortunately, nothing has changed. If the landlord had taken effective action, I would not be writing to you now. This situation is causing me a great deal of stress and is affecting my health and work performance. I have started to keep a diary of the disturbances, which I can provide upon request. As this is my last resort, I formally request that the council investigate this matter and take action to resolve this unacceptable situation as soon as possible. I look forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully, John Carter. Okay, time for a few questions to check your understanding. Question 1. What is the primary negative effect the noise is having on John Carter? A. It is making it difficult for him to concentrate on his work at home. B. It is preventing him from having guests stay overnight. C. It's stopping him from getting proper rest at night. D. It is causing arguments between him and his landlord. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The letter states that the noise has been seriously affecting my ability to sleep. Question 2. What was John Carter's attitude when he first tried to solve the problem himself? A. He was angry and wanted to start an argument. B. He wanted to give them a formal, written warning. C. He was nervous and hoped the problem would go away on its own. D. He wanted to be friendly and reasonable. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is D. The letter states he believes in resolving issues amicably, which means in a friendly and reasonable way. Question 3. What was the result of speaking to the neighbors directly? A. They became very angry and shouted at him. B. They were quiet for a short time, then went back to being loud. C. They completely ignored him and closed the door. D. They agreed to stop the noise permanently. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is B. We know this is correct because the text says for 2 or 3 nights the noise stopped. However, it soon started again. Question 4. Why is John Carter now writing to the council? A. Because his landlord advised him to take this step. B. Because it is the first thing he thought of doing. C. Because his previous attempts with the neighbors and landlord have failed. D. Because the noise violates local residential noise regulations. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The text shows he has already tried speaking to the neighbors and the landlord without success. Question 5. What is the likely reason John Carter has started to keep a diary of the disturbances? A. To provide official evidence to support his formal complaint. B. To track patterns that might help him avoid the noise. C. To write a book about his experience with bad neighbors. D. To show his landlord that he is a very organized person. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is A. A diary of events serves as evidence for an official investigation, which he is requesting from the council. Question 6. What specific action does John Carter request from the council? A. He wants them to evict his neighbors from the flat. B. He wants them to do something about it. C. He wants them to provide him with a different place to live. D. He is requesting financial compensation for his stress. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is B. The letter makes a formal request for the council to investigate this matter and take action. Let's quickly summarize the lesson. On this screen you can review the main points of the text and the key vocabulary. Finally, here are a few discussion questions. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching this ESL Lounge video. Don't forget to subscribe for more lessons, and we'll see you in the next one.